Welcome back to more Long War of the Chosen, to more Thatcher, to another jailbreak mission. 12 enemies, apparently, on this one, and we'll have to see how we can do this. I'm seeing just parts of the map, and I'm not liking what I'm seeing.
Let's get to work.
This, yeah, this is definitely my event. Was streaming the other day, and we had a very similar map. I mean, this looks a little bit like that damn map from the olden XCOM.
Affirmative.
Not much, choice here in terms of where we want to move.
Ordine ricevuto. Pattuglia nemica avvistata.
2 drones. Repo.
Rolling out. Roger that. Come on.
And try to take a high ground shot with you.
Double time.
That's not gonna be much finesse here. The whole map is just basically a big single road with not much terrain to the sides. And this is where we need to go. This is where we need to go. Stuck now in the drone's detection radius. Okay.
Moving to designated position.
Not seeing the second drone though.
Si può fare. Forze Advent avvistate.
Alright, now I'm seeing it.
Ci hanno visti.
%-ish. We have 2 grenades on you.
Fire in the hole.
Give 1 grenade to this drone. To this drone.
Catch.
Not a great start.
Nemico ancora vivo.
Not a great start. Okay.
I hope it's worth it.
You're gonna get 2 shots here, but unfortunately the auto pistol has negative armor piercing. But still, it got through it. Oh, hang on. Don't we get armor piercing from pistol expertise? Yeah, 1 point. Okay. Well, I need the 5 here. No, we need the 4. That's not it. So chances are Lenny's gonna get stunned unless we get a lucky Overwatch shot here.
Scanning. Something over here. Big deal.
Well, gotta have a hoplite. We'll get some work done here, apparently. Okay. I'm gonna go straight into stealth mode here. see what else we can find here.
Let's go.
Vado. What's over there?
Heading there now.
I'm going. Affirmative. Covering now.
Reload in here, get a reload in here.
Ready to go. All set.
Looks like someone's been through here before us. Okay.
And double sentry and a droid. Not much you can do. We could try to set up just outside of their activation range here. How do we want to do this? I wish you had an AP grenade, because then we would just throw it. That would be an easy way to activate. We could throw a knife. So I'm kind of looking at ways to activate without them seeing anybody and without using any moves, so that they, they scatter and then we can react. Which I guess the knife is the best option. Sure. Knife kill. Okay, that's be manageable. That's the turret over there. Nice that the game shows that to me, even though I technically shouldn't know that. Also complicates things. That is the one spot where I see somebody, okay. Oh, and apparently there. Why could you not go there? You can. Well, Lenny can't get a regular shot in anyway, right? We could see if this is far enough for a grenade throw. Yeah.
Lanciata. I hope it's worth it.
I also hope it's worth it. That complicates things. That definitely complicates things. Because now, of course, this is very, very flankable.
Alright, I'll go. Barely registered.
Now, I'm not sure if we run in there and kill one of them. we activate the turret. If then the other guy still thinks, oh, he's the last survivor, he might run away, or if he is gonna fight because, hey, there's a turret on my side. Then again, if we leave both alive, then they're definitely not gonna run away. What's the turret gonna do? I don't think the turret would have line of sight on Lenny. Might get shots back here. Squad side.
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
Thinking on that. That turret is also going to be a whole different thing here. Now we could do something. We move somewhere over here, kind of trying to deny the flank on Lenny from this guy moving here. Can still move here. I don't think I can guard and take 2 shots, like from him and from the turret.
Ready to liberate.
Alright, he's not going for the flank. Still hurts. And for some reason the turret is line of sight there. Even though I specifically moved here because the turret wouldn't see me. Right, now apparently, what? I'm fairly certain when I moved there, the movement cursor said no line of sight. On. Okay, I guess you have a flashbang. Really see another way to get out of this right now.
There's nothing like a fresh clip. Hey, assface! Catch!
That's called democracy.
Okay, those guys weren't there a second ago. Yeah, Salatid, not a big problem. Sectoid, not a huge problem. Sentry, of course, kind of annoying. Previous sites, I do have line of sight to the turret there. So, okay, we might just go back here. That could work. What are you gonna do? Not have enough movement to reach anybody? That's what you're gonna do. There's very little cover. Very few options here. Let me just bring everybody in and hope for the best for a turn here. I mean, if we can break line of sight with that sentry, though, at least he moves a little bit closer. I don't have enough spots to do that with. You move a little bit closer here and hunker down. I think you're just gonna move. You're just gonna move where? Move there.
Point me to the enemy.
There, and you're gonna move here.
It is clear. Digging in.
One of the most annoying moves that this guy has is summoning frost zombies, and those frost zombies are self-sustained, as they're called, so they will persist even after killing the sectoid.
That all you got? Oh, that didn't feel good.
Another injury. Okay. Give me a flank on the sentry and shouldn't trigger the Overwatch move in there.
Check.
Okay, Celatid did his acid spit, and his next move is usually moving up to somebody, doing a poison cloud, which stuns for an action and applies poison. So that's also kind of not fantastic. I think over here we're gonna
What's over there?
move up. We get a free shot if we attack something within 4 tiles. That was minimum damage. I like how there's 2 health bars blinking with 3 to 5 damage on a 4 health enemy. I don't think that's how it's working.
Okay, so I got one.
1 damage against the sectoid. 7 to 9. It's not enough to kill. And he did so. Basically, those sectoids, those summons were kind of the bet move already. So he's done his worst. Can't get much worse than that. I think we can actually let him live. Sentry. So I kind of, part of my thought process was let's just get this over with. I forgot that we are on a 10 to 12 enemy mission and there's more left alive. Alright, so you probably gotta hide in there now. I don't really want you to get you out of another side of the turret. Maybe. Also, we really need that flamethrower could be very good, and that is my last grenade. So we can get any value out of that. That would be nice.
Alright, I'll go. Happy now? Toss me some ammo!
Alright, so then that big question is... We still go for the sectoid? We're not killing the Celatid anyway. turret sees me here. It's very, very close range. It's gonna go. Top's not an option. Got a gunner over here. Right there, so he can flank me if I go here. So inside. That's already where I planned to move with Lenny. So running out of positions here. Got this map. Up there.
Nessun problema, capo.
Retrospect, if I attacked from this side, I might have been able to get to a position over there. Well, good luck.
Reporting to the front.
Zombie. Missed the poison, and now you're in a nice position for double shots, yeah? Another frost zombie. Now these are the zombies that disappear when we kill the sectoids. That was a grace, so it didn't actually do damage, and the poison, the acid tick will not do damage, and this is going to be the tricky part here. Suppression. Ooh, 58. Yeah. Ah, never mind, the acid tick still did damage. I mean, even for suppressed though, that's a pretty good shot on that selected. So what can we do here? I think you gotta kill this sector, right? We have this thing, all good. Wondering if it's time to actually work on the turrets. Do I have any way to disorient that sectoid there to get rid of this zombie? Because it's also a 9 HP zombie. That's a lot of HP. Can't even sneakily shield bash the gunner through the door. Not within 4 tiles to disable him. I might just have to just take 2 shots here. I don't see any way to deal with the suppression or the sectoid right now.
Questo, vero? Niente, ma tutto.
If I throw the grenade on this guy, the gunner has super easy flanks on me. The gunner has easy flanks on me no matter what I do. I think the zombie might be a priority this turn, which
It is clear.
sucks to say. Can't afford to throw the grenade though. Alright. Take a regular shot. Gonna have to stop potential flanks. And we get a kill on the zombie with you. Okay, then I think we will shield wall here. Kinda hopefully draw fire.
Holding position.
This time around, you're actually in a position to disappear a little bit. You might get the poison cloud from the sedated,
I'm on it.
but you're out of sight of the turret. Okay, frost shenanigans. As long as you don't fully freeze me, that's fine-ish. Poison cloud. Oh yeah, getting both of them. No, missed. So missed. Okay, this turn is so far so good. Ablative. Alright. Yeah, we need to kill the gunner, we need to kill the sedative this turn. And there's still the turret. I don't think I can get a good flamethrower. One thing we can do here. Guard up,
Maintaining position.
and then take 2 shots on the sedative.
I got a piece.
Getting a piece is not going to be enough. To that spot.
Yeah.
It's 84. What's the shot? 3. Clearly knife is way better. That now gets me to that spot.
I'm going.
With a flamethrower, obviously not. And I need that grenade for the turret. Not much to say about that. Okay. Not quite enough. I'm assuming, despite you being chilled here, you can still reach that guy. Question is where you can go after the attack. Let's make sure the gunner is dead here.
Trovato qualcosa?
Okay.
Piaciuto? L'oggetto.
Guess we go here.
Ce la posso fare.
You're gonna go... Really like you to be in a position where we can't be flanked. We could just go here, I guess.
What about here?
Seems safe enough. He might just do his the self-sustaining zombie thing. I think Spanner needs to actually hunker here. Reload would be nice, but next turn he's gonna throw a grenade anyway. He doesn't need the ammo. Just needs to move. Stay alive against the sectoid.
Holding.
Okay, that helps.
Incoming fire.
What do we do against that Overwatch? I think between Lenny and Doctor, we can kill the sectoid. We just need to get rid of the Overwatch, and the best way to do that is probably to just run it with guard up. Let me actually do something like this.
I'm going. Taking heavy fire.
Didn't even eat my guard charge. Cool. Percent seems pretty good.
Say hello to democracy.
I hope it's worth it. Take this.
Maybe we get some environmental damage and the turret falls down? No. Never.
All right.
I'm yelling at you. Yelling. Can you hear me? Yelling.
Nailed you.
Right, he's gonna get one more shot in. Just make sure nobody's getting injured.
Si può fare.
Out here. They might just have to also say, oh god, I hope the turret doesn't have line of sight on you there.
Taking fire over here.
These guys really want you dead, huh?
Reinforcements, huh?
Done.
That building is also not very nice for
Let's rock.
New clip.
who are getting the civilians out of there. I'm not even gonna bother with saying, oh, Reaper has higher hack. Probably doesn't have it anyway. Okay. Turret's dead.
Oh my god. Becky, look at this guy die.
Rock and roll.
Reload here, reload here. Shh.
Moving to Overwatch.
Can hack next turn, be out in 2 turns. Should be out in time before second Overwatch reinforcement wave comes. What a mission! At that, and it's 90% was the map.
Oh, hey, you guys. You need directions?
No high ground, little high cover, just one path, no like flanking opportunities, just straight on fight.
Thousands to go.
One of my least favorite of the new maps.
I got the terminal.
I believe. Large enter cache. You got this.
Done.
Like, more maps for more map variety are great.
Alright.
But is the gameplay on that new maps as ass? And I'm not sure that's worth the sacrifice.
Go, go, go!
Heading there now.
Full.
I think we should be good to leave, yeah.
Can I, go now?
Vado.
I'm on it.
I'm going. Appena in tempo. Status confirmed. We've secured a civilian contact.
I'm on it.
I mean, part of the struggles we had was also because we didn't really have a good way to deal with the turret. Didn't have. I don't think anyone had AP rounds. But there was also no good, like that turret positioning.
Civilian contact.
It's-
Status
That's where I would put a turret, overlooking the whole street with very little cover for the enemy they can take from you. I don't think I've ever seen that photo pose. I like it. I like it. All right.
And despite the destruction left in their wake, XCOM refuses to let go of the ways of the old world. They will continue their wanton and
Yeah.
crimes until the entire world burns.
As long as there's even one Reaper left standing, you can bet they're still in the fight.
It's good for promotions, though. Alright, our hoplite can get moving target, additional defense and dodge against Overwatch fire, Aegis, using incoming damage by 30%, or perfect shot, a non-turn ending shot that is guaranteed to hit and flushes the target. That seems pretty good. We're shooting with you, so I think we're shooting sharp. Crippling strikes, great utility. Meanwhile, conceals. No, let's go shooting sharp. Lenny, so the idea was that we do some melee stuff here. So we're going to go for Parting Strike. I still think we're probably going to grab Unwavering, so we have at least one way to transfer your movement, your momentum action to a proper action. Like something like this. And then we have Blitzkick for even for yet another attack. Although this, you know, this uses up our move action for an extra attack. We'll see, we'll see. I still think that the utility of being able to, after attacking somebody with a sword, use one of these two buttons. Okay, obviously not this one, because we're past this already. To pull out your shotgun and shoot them in the face. Just there's a lot of value in that. Did we ever look at you at our Storm Rider here? I don't think so. Damage to enemies with melee attacks that don't require a weapon. What? What? Hang on, let me rephrase that question. What? Melee attacks that don't require a weapon. Like, if we had Blitzkick, then it would plus that. That seems oddly niche. You have average combat intelligence. That's like 42 points. We have a lot of stuff that would give us crit here with aggression and anatomy. You also have heavy hitter for just flat out +2 damage. Back. Okay. I like the the enemies will not receive flanking bonus to aim and crit against enemy. Spoiler alert, there's no flanking aim bonus. Like that doesn't ever exist. Like why is this? Oh right. I'm negating something that doesn't exist. Yeah, sure, flanking bonus to crit exists. Yeah. Anyway. I don't think I want to do shield stuff with you, so we're not going Night Charge here. So we could go very, very crit focused, right? Something like this one's mine. Haymaker is something that automatically crits. So this one's mine, and Haymaker you can use like in alternating turns to have your melee attacks crit most of the time. With Dervish then also having helping to reset the cooldowns, which actually reduces really the value of these, right? If I'm doing attacks that have a high chance or a guaranteed crit chance, then I don't need additional crit chance. So there's a chance to panic and rage for even more damage. We'll see. We'll see. We'll have to. Yeah, it's a long time before we have to make a decision here. I think I'm just gonna go for the good old max damage crit attacks over there. Right. 3 new rebels. So why is there somebody hiding here? On a recruitment event when I wasn't looking. Alright, then Spana gets a promotion to very average stats. What's she gonna be? Agent, Hell Knight, or Hunter? What's your Psi? Your Psi is terrible. So Hell Knight actually has some abilities that would use Psi strength for offensive purposes. So 7 Psi is not really promising. Hunter is not yet another sniperish class. Well, you can also do a melee hunter, which I haven't done in ages. Always gone for sniper hunters. Because that's such so solid. Of course, agent. We are. We could go with a knife agent. We have a sniper agent. Eventually, could go for a good old knife agent approach here. Gives us also another hacker in a way. Like we don't have a specialist, we don't have a hijacker, we don't have a dragoon. These are like the typical gremlin hacker officer classes. Let's go for the knife agent. I feel like for hunter I would like a little bit more aim. Okay, that's tradecraft, reserves, ambush, basic heavy hitter. I mean, heavy hitter is just solid. Very low combat intelligence. Because a knife agent is gonna step multiple times a turn, so they get. So my usual approach would then be going perfect plans. So when you are revealed from stealth by your own actions, you get an extra action. You also get climb walls and failsafe, no negative effects on failed hacks, which most of the time the only thing an agent can hack is the objective, and that doesn't have any negative effects anyway. If you give them a laptop, they can hack a lamppost. So that's the only thing where the failed hack part of this perk matters. But it's about the extra action from getting revealed. So you would normally run in with run and slice against an enemy, which only costs a single action. You get revealed, get your action back because of quick feed, which is, the part of perfect plan. And then you're standing next to the enemy with 2 actions, so you knife them again, and ideally, or ultimately, with the final knife attack with Shadow Melt, you re-enter concealment, and you do the whole thing again next turn. Well, and that even resets the cooldown on run and slice. So then it's just a matter of getting there. You obviously want to Phantom, so you stay concealed. Lacerate as an early skill to reset the cooldown on run and slice. Conceal to reconceal if things go wrong. And then probably a Lightning Fang. And this is then the difficult choice here. Well, it's probably Shadow Melt to reconcile. This is like, okay, do I need extra mobility and better stealth? Not getting detected so easily? Do I want extra crit to make my attacks stick? Or do I want untouchable to potentially take a shot after getting this knife kill? Leaning towards anatomy, but this is still open for my own internal debate. I've also played this before with, just saying, okay, I don't need the reset that early, and I'm going to skip Lacerate and just take something like Combatis to have somebody else who can tank a Muton in a pinch. Or Concentration, somebody who can stab a Muton in a pinch. We'll see. First of all, you're going to get 10 days of vacation. Okay. Let's have a quick look. Bonk has 1563. Nothing super amazing. So we're still sitting here. 2 rookies are currently infiltrating, and then we still have 6 rookies remaining. Tidor probably needs to be some sort of hacker, right? I'm kind of thinking hijacker. Take advantage of the 13 hack score. Might also then help, you know, if we combining that. We could also train him to be a roboticist and go for the whole hacking roboticist approach. But I feel like doubling up on classes seems like a missing out. And then obviously Overlord here is going to be the plan is still holo targeting sharpshooter. And then for the others, we gotta find something. Nobody has amazing stats one way or the other. So one quick follow-up, since we talked about this in the roboticist. Section last episode. A lot of the perk descriptions are in the process of being updated. So my you know usual snark of you know I wish it would tell me the stats. I'm sure by the time within the next couple of days this will actually show you the stats, the exact stats that you get. So these rather vague tooltips are going to get updated. I've already received the words of that, and thanks Captain Petrock for being so open to feedback. And I mean that was the plan anyway, right? It was just a matter of getting the class out there and updated, and then working on the finer details later on. And there's also a lot of you know, looking how the class feels now, and there might be some changes if it feels. I'm still saying it feels a little bit weak at start without Slugshot, without combat protocol. But yeah, gotta play with it a little bit. Alright, anyway. We're still looking for Liberation Part 1 down here. We got one more mission currently queued up over there, and then we're out of missions.
Our research was a success, Commander.
That is that faction contact. Yeah, we can't do laser weapons right now. I think we will wreck core. Just 25 hours.
Technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete.
And we got Jack Bailey, Fresh Blood, as our mutant friend here. Can I not rotate you? Let's take a look at the mutant. They have a grenade tree, they have a shooty suppression E tree, and they have some melee skills, yeah? What do we have in the bottom, in the XCOM row? Got Implacable, got Keen Edge, we got Unload, Sting, Flush, Stretch. So I guess the one problem is with the melee that you don't really have any active like run in and melee them attacks. You have, once you get to Sergeant, you have Scorch Cutter, which if you've seen me play in the previous campaign with the Buccaneer class, they work in a similar way that they don't have a move and attack option, but they can move next to an enemy and then hit the free attack Scorch Cutter option, even if they don't have moves left available. So you can dash next to an enemy and then hit this button, and then you can shoot that enemy, and with Dogpile they get additional attacks against that enemy. I'm not sure if that's good enough though until we get there. No. Seems like a fun approach. Not too keen on intercept. You have keen edge, so we'll get some additional melee damage. We'll see. But here's the thing, right? We're not even talking about a suppression build because this seems not great. Even for suppression builds, we don't have mayhem for additional damage on suppression attacks. I mean, I guess we can always, hopefully, just equip a bayonet on your rifle. Then you have a dashing melee attack to follow up with then a Scourge Cutter. Something a Buccaneer can't do. Either way, finding a mission here. Counter Vigilance Dark Event with a really good timer, actually. But I think we'll leave setting up that mission for next episode. We're just gonna be ready to run this one. Once more with Double Rookie, Frostladder, Heretic, Survivalist, and Pyromaniac. Have an item from facility for some intel, a scanning site, and most importantly then, all the soldiers back in the barracks, ready to take on new missions. That's gonna be in the next episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.